Hey guys, it's Annabelle and welcome back to our fall series part 5. Yes, 5. Today we're going to show you how to make pumpkin Pop Tarts, pumpkin Spice Pop Tarts, and they are the best things on earth. So let's get started.
First thing you want to do is add 2.5 cups of flour in a food processor.
You want to add 1 teaspoon of pumpkin spice. This is for the pie dough, by the way. 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of sugar. And you just want to pulse that. We have a pulse button because we don't want it to overheat because food processors overheat.
You want to add 1 cup or 2 sticks of unsalted cold butter.
Yes, it needs to be cold, and I'm just going to chop it. If it's not cold, then your pie dough will be really, mushy. Then you want to add it, and it won't fully mix in, so don't worry. Well, it will eventually, but, don't worry if it doesn't fully mix in because it's cold. Oh, pulse. It's, not even mixing in.
Should we just put it on 1?
Kind of. It should be mixing up.
The butter's down there.
You shouldn't see any big butter clumps. And then once it's been mixing for a little bit, you can turn it off. And it's not going to be dough, but it's going to be kind of like a wet thing where you can pack it down, And yeah, that's what it should look like.
Next, you want to add very cold water, and you need 1/2 cup of it.
And you just want to put in a little bit of it at a time, but you need 1/2 cup of cold water. But you just want to let that mix. As you can see, it's getting a little bit good. I'm going to open this board in now. I have a little bit left in here.
It's getting really doughy.
Yes, it's getting doughy. So just pour in the rest of the water. So I did use all of 1/2 cup. And you don't want to let this go for too long because it will start overheating. It's like a minute max. It made our dough. And you just want to wrap it in this. And you want to chill this for a whole hour in the fridge. And while that's chilling, you can go on to make the filling.
Filling.
First thing you want to do is add 1/3 cup of roughly crushed graham crackers. So fill 1/3 cup of some big chunks, some little chunks, like that. And it's okay if you go a little bit overboard, it just helps make the texture. Then you need 1/4 cup of canned pumpkin. Oops. Then you want to mix that together. Then you want to add 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. Did I get it out?
Yes.
Oops. That's okay. Next thing you'll need is 1/2 cup of melted white chocolate chips. The only ones that we have are these Elsa and Anna blue and white marbled ones, frozen themed. But we don't think it'll change the color too much, and if it does, so what? So you'll need 1/2 cup of melted white chocolate chips. Dreaming of a white Christmas. Ooh. Oh my gosh, guys, stay tuned for our next week video. The weekend. Hopefully it's posted by Halloween. We're making something Halloween themed because that's during the weekend. So we're just gonna pour this in and hope for the best. If it turns blue,
yeah.
I just have a feeling.
Well, this is the filling. So.
Hopefully. That honestly looks so disgusting, but
let's put green.
Now you want to add 1 ounce or 1 tablespoon of cream cheese and 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar. Yeah, we should have known, but kind of thought I would turn blue, but it turned green. It's kind of working.
Okay, it's working a little. We can still see some like
blue chunks, but it's good. You want to put it in a piping bag. We're going to put it in a plastic bag and cut the tip, but you want to put it in a piping bag or plastic bag and let it chill in the freezer for 15 minutes.
15.
The dough is done, and we actually kept it in like about 40 minutes longer than we wanted, but it doesn't really matter as long as you don't put it in the freezer. If you put it in the fridge, you can keep it in up to overnight, just at least an hour, but if you put it in the freezer, you really want to make sure you don't freeze it.
Now you want to roll it out. Now we're going to sprinkle some flour onto the surface that we are going to be rolling.
But you just want to roll it out till it's even. So we're going to use this rolling thing, and I'm just going to cut a square so that it has nice clean edges so that, and I think this will really help you get straight lines. I'm going to cut it in half probably. Mom, I'm recording, by the way.
Okay.
This and this. Then you want to fold it like this. So once you've done that, we put them on the tray. We're going to flour up our things, and we're going to crimp the edges. Wait, first kind of stick them together. Just kind of do this. And then you want to crimp the edges with a floured fork, and you might need to flour it a few times.
Now you want to crack an egg in a bowl. Then you want to stir it up. Second.
With the pastry brush, you want to brush on the egg.
You want to put them in a 400-degree oven and bake for 20 minutes.
You want to add half a cup of powdered sugar. Why are you licking the air? You want like a, that was close. You want like 1 pinch of cinnamon, so I just poured like a little bit of cinnamon here. You just want a little cinnamon taste.
Yummy.
Now you want to add half a teaspoon of vanilla. So after half a teaspoon of vanilla, you want to whisk that. And it kind of just doesn't do much. Now you want to add 3 tablespoons of whipping cream. Oh, you need 3 tablespoons. Actually, last one. So just mix it till it's nice and smooth. They're done. Look at that. What did you do?
So crispy and so smells so
Really
good.
So we're gonna glaze now, and honestly, I'll just glaze mine. You don't want to do too much. You just kind of like do that and kind of just put it around the middle, and it should just, I don't know. So we have these cute sprinkles with some leaves on it, with some leaves of it. So I'm just gonna put some of that on here. So we finished them. They are so amazing.
Look at that.
And now we're gonna try it. Ready? I only got the dough, but the dough's really good.
Not real good.
I'm gonna do what I do with all the Pop Tarts and eat the edge and then the middle. These are
So good.
amazing. If you guys like Pop Tarts, you should definitely make these. Okay. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a like and hit the subscribe button, because if we get to 75 subscribers, we will do the Pie Face Trivia Challenge. So yeah, make these right now, like right now.
Don't care what time it is. Make them.
See you guys next time on It's Sanibel.